Now, it's just before sunset. And if you notice, during certain times of the day, 20 minutes before sunset, 20 minutes before midnight, 20 minutes before sunrise, 20 minutes before noon, these are certain times where when there's a certain presence, and of course that presence is always with us, but during these times are referred to as the twilight zone. We can really feel that deeply. It's more prominent and noticeable. And we all know this intuitively, energetically. Say it's a full moon day and it's very cloudy. You can't visibly see the full moon. Still, energetically, the presence of that feminine energy is still very alive and active because there's certain interactions in the planetary system and the cosmos, which is limitless, the macrocosm affecting our microcosmic body, and the cerebrospinal center, the tree of life within us, how that's interacting with the presence in the world all around us, continuous. And although we can't visibly see certain bandwidths of frequency, we can tune ourselves consciously by understanding that everything is vibration, reverberation, and by consciously attuning and elevating our vibration, we will develop a heightened degree of sensitivity. You could say it's a spiritual sensitivity, and allow us to connect with the presence, which is always with us. It's our source. And over time, as we consciously realize that within us, this within us, it grows and grows and grows. It builds and builds and builds. It becomes more concentrated. And you, as the vessel that it's acting through, becomes purified and edified. And enlivened. And enlightened. Because there's a certain stillness which is behind all outward appearance, which is behind even the most vigorous activity that we can consciously identify with, even amidst activity, right now. Words are coming out, but they're on the surface, right? What's the energy behind the words? That's what makes the difference. Anybody can say anything. It's not so much what they say, it's how they say it. It's the energy behind it, right? Anyways, want to share that with you today as I feel that. Came outside and it's like, I could make a video. I know there's at least a few of you on here that keep coming back, so somebody's enjoying it, right? And I enjoy it, of course. Love sharing. And this is one of the ways that wants to share. I was also thinking too that if there's a certain assurance within us that we're fearless, there's absolutely no fear of suffering, that whatever happens to this one, I'm gonna be all right. Whatever situation, nothing is gonna disturb or affect my inner peace and identification with that stillness. If there's that assurance that no matter what happens, I'm gonna be peaceful, joyful, and loving, and if we wake up in the morning with those thoughts, with a smile on our face, genuine, right? We're not forcing it, we actually feel it. That, today, I'm gonna create a peaceful, loving, and joyful world. Whatever happens. And that is not necessarily creating that outwardly. That's you becoming that, being that. Today, my world is peaceful, joyful, and blissful. And I'm gonna be a mother to the world. I'm gonna walk lovingly as I look at the tree and feel that viscerally. Wow. Because love is something that you be. It's a state of being. And it can be that perpetually. You take that responsibility. Assume that responsibility. I'm 100% responsible for everything that happens within me. Whatever's happening outside of me, I can't always control that. That's okay. I don't have to. Because whatever happens, I'm going to be blissful. That really only becomes an actual inward experience when there's a certain distance between what is me, what is my identity, and what is the mind and body. Because the mind and body are tools for that energy, this presence, our identity, to act through in this world and manifest its abundance and bliss and the profoundness of inward experience to share with the world all around us. Mind and body are simply tools. Something that we use consciously. You wake up in the morning again. Repetition. With that thought, I'm going to create a peaceful, loving, and blissful and joyful world today. Every day. wake up with that thought. Because if you notice, when you first wake up, you're like a blank canvas. Pure awareness. There's no thoughts. And then perhaps certain habits take over the body. But we can be conscious of those, right? We can just exist in that stillness, that pure awareness, which is timeless and formless. It's beyond the mind and body. And then you'll notice that thoughts start coming, right? But we can be conscious of those thoughts. And if we get in the habit of thinking, I'm going to create a peaceful, loving, and blissful world today, man, it makes a whole lot of difference, I'm telling you. Just 2 minutes. Few thoughts that I'll share with you. That I'm perpetually conscious of. I'm 100% responsible. This moment is inevitable. Check out last video. Whatever is here right now, it's the way it is. It can't be any other way. Whatever it is. And with that acceptance, you're naturally gonna be in a state of bliss. And you're gonna feel that abundance. And that's gonna be reflected in the world around you. You're gonna look around and, wow. Just what a blessing it is to be alive. What a blessing it is to be human. You know how many people died in their sleep? They didn't wake up. They went to bed, whatever mood they were in. Hopefully there wasn't any animosity or any negativity. Hopefully they went to bed lovingly and peacefully. But, you know, they potentially went to bed and didn't wake up. What a gift it is to be alive, to be breathing, for our heart to be beating. Well, we're exhaling. The trees are inhaling, and vice versa. So just step outside and take some time to feel that which is within you, which is sublime. And it's always there. Sometimes you just have to slow down.